Hello, and so glad to have you join us on the Value Chain TV News Update. I am Kabir Lawal with the news. And on this Value Chain TV News Update, we begin with economy. Amidst the recent increase in petrol price, the Nigerian Labour Congress NLC has revealed plans to meet with the federal government on how workers could survive the recent hike. President of NLC, Joe Ajero, who disclosed this at the opening ceremony of a two-day workshop on minimum wage implementation workshop, noted that the hike in price has eroded the gains of the yet-to-be-implemented 70,000 naira new national minimum wage. Value Chain TV spoke to a few Nigerians on the issue. The report.
The 70,000 naira at the initial stage shouldn't have been clamored for. It shouldn't have been yearned for, because it's just like a system of give and take. You demand for a certain wage, and once it's been given to you, you don't have any other choice again than to accept whatever is given back to you. So the increase in hike of commodities in the markets and the economic drenching has really affected the 7,000 minimum wage. So the NLC shouldn't have requested for the 70,000 naira minimum wage. Now it has given the government authority to do as it pleases them. We have given you what you demanded, so we have every authority, every right to do as it pleases us. No matter the advice we give to them, it will go to a deaf ear. They doesn't even listen to us. They doesn't even care whatever we tell them. It looks as if we don't have government currently. So the only advice I will give to them, if they are going to listen to us, is for them to try. Not even the 70,000 naira, because we don't even need it anymore. We don't need it as it stands now. 70,000 naira will not go anywhere for the common masses. It's for them to go back to the drawing board and find out what's the real economic issue.
The 70,000 naira, I don't really think the time that the federal government brings it in is not the right time. They would have done this since when we were still managing the subsidy of 175 naira. Understand? That is when they say this 70,000 would be okay. But bringing it in at this time that the economy is met down, I would say it's met down, it's messed up, it's not the right time. It can't take you to anywhere. Can you just check family of 2, 3 that are in school? Look at the transportation. It's on the high side, very, very high. Some of us, we have car, we have packed it because we can't even fuel it. How much is the salary? How much is the salary? Like me, I earn 60, I earn 80. Then the minimum wage is 70, and the fuel consumption now is almost 1,200 naira to some filling station. So I don't think it's a good one.
Moving now to petrol, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) has authorized major petroleum marketers to begin lifting premium motor spirit (PMS), commonly known as petrol, from Dangote Petroleum Refinery under an existing agreement between both parties. Under the agreement, NNPCL is exclusive distributor of the refinery's petrol, with the first batch totaling 16.8 million liters lifted by NNPCL's retail arm. Reports indicate that major marketers, including 11 PLC, have already lifted the product for distribution to their outlets in Lagos and other parts of the country. Oil marketers and airline operators have confirmed steady supply of aviation fuel known as Jet A1 since Dangote Refinery started supply of the product to local consumers, even though the prices of the product have increased. This was disclosed to newsmen by the Chief Executive Officer of CleanSafe Energy, an oil marketing company and former Managing Director of Arik Air, Chris Ndule. He said the supply of the product had been more reliable as it is coming from Dangote facility, envisaging that there will be no future scarcity of the product except if there are hiccups in the crude supply. It was learned that the cost of aviation fuel in Lagos is between 1,230 naira and 1,240 naira per litre, 1,265 naira per litre in Abuja, and 1,290 naira per litre in Kano, which are higher than the cost of the same product earlier this year at 900 naira per litre in Lagos. And away from that, the Nigerian Geological Survey Agency (NGSA) has allayed fears over the earth tremors experienced in the Federal Capital Territory, urging residents not to panic. A statement by the Director General Professor Olusegun Ige disclosed that NGSA monitored the tremors and found them to be low and didn't pose any threat to the environment. Our correspondent Chat Moses has the details.
Recall that Value Chain TV had reported an earth tremor case which lasted 3 days in Mpape, where residents tied development to rock blasting and activities of rock miners. However, in a statement, NGSA revealed that a team had visited affected areas for on-the-spot assessment of the event, and from analysis made, the tremors are a result of accumulated stress along the identified fault and released seismic energy, which may have traveled through associated fractures to areas where the tremors were felt around the FCT. NGSA urged residents of Mpape, Katampe, Maitama and other areas where the tremors were felt not to panic, as the tremors can be generally described as low. It assured residents that the agency is keeping a close monitoring of the situation and will provide updates as may become necessary. For Value Chain TV, Chad Moses reporting.
The National Commission for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons, NSFRMI, has successfully rescued and repatriated 4,000 Nigerian migrants from Libya, Niger, Mali, Chad, and Sudan this year. This was revealed by the agency's Southwest Zonal Coordinator, Mr. Alex Oturu, during a workshop in Lagos titled Japa Syndrome or Solution, organized by the Justice Development and Peaceful Commission, an arm of the Catholic Church. A cross-section of Nigerians gave their take on the continuous illegal migration syndrome. The report.
About our country, to God be the glory. And the most thing that I know that youth can try to do is, if we are thinking of other countries, we can imitate them. We can do as they do if we go as they go. One, in this country, you can see that whatever I do, my children, they will be looking at their father. See, this is what my father is doing. This is what my mother is doing. This is what they are doing in our family. Now, a father that is not well, that is not stand well, maybe he don't want the progress of another person. Don't forget, his children will follow that way. And if I want to imitate you, I may fail. But if I depend on myself, on God, I will pass. Now, children of nowadays, they want to jump from one step to number 12. They don't want to do anything that will make them sweat, that will make them realize that this thing, in my prayers, there is the parable, says, whatever you know so far for cannot last in your hand.
Definitely, the country at this stage, seriously, even me, if I have my way, I would travel. But mine wouldn't be a deporting case, you understand? Because I know what I want and I know what I can do. And the country this time now, serious, it's nothing to be right home. You understand? So for them, just stay cool. Just stay cool. Play your hustle. There's a right hustle. Everybody must not do the wrong thing. So our government, all we need is fuel price. That's all we need in this country. We don't need much. If they can at least fuel price to be affordable, I think everything will be okay.
If our economy is okay, nobody will like to even go outside, because it has become something these days that you see graduate, we finish, there won't be work, you will be going all around. The top ones are not even helping. That is it. My advice to the leadership is that they should look inward and do the needful. Because if you go to other countries, you see plenty industries that will help the youth to grow up.
And on the international news, a former British diplomat, Mr. David Roberts, has warned the federal government against rise cost of living protest scheduled for October, saying foreign interests might be behind the organizers. A group, the Coalition of Concerned Nigerian Citizens, had on August 28, 2024 in Osogbo, threatened to stage protests larger than August if the federal government failed to bring down the high cost of living by October 1, 2024. However, Robert, who was director of the British Council in Nigeria, warned that foreign interests might use Nigerians' genuine concerns to destabilize the country. And now in sports, about 120 universities in Nigeria and 36 others from Africa are arriving in Lagos for the 11th All-African University Games, which is co-hosted by the University of Lagos and Lagos State University from September 20th till September 29th. UNILAG Vice Chancellor Professor Folashade Ogunshola said the Games will again project Nigerians' cultural heritage among the community of African universities. The opening ceremony of the event will be held at the UNILAG Sports Complex as the competition returns to Nigeria for the first time in 20 years. And that concludes the Value Chain TV News Updates. I am Kabir Lawal. Thanks for watching.